Hello, everyone. It is me, Butterfly Spirit, but a lot of people know me by my first name, which is Michelle. If you are on my Facebook and you're either a family member, friend, or whatever. So, a person that's close to me wanted me to do a video on Facebook to share my spiritual experience. And although I would like to share a whole bunch of it, I'm just going to share a little piece of it. So, for me, being spiritual is being in touch with my soul and my spirit and being in touch with who I have been, not just who I am currently in this particular life, but who I have been in my past lives. Because what a lot of people don't know is that we've had past life experiences before, and those are some of the reasons why we have certain insecurities, fears, whatever, and stuff like that. So, as a lot of people may know, that I've left Christianity a while ago, and I have gotten more in touch with who I am as a spirit, who I am in my soul in particular. And what I'm trying to do in this life is make sense of this life that I have and how I can live my life in a better way. Because what I found for me is that religion was not cutting it for me. So it was not answering the questions about why am I having to deal with this struggle, that struggle, moving around a lot as a kid? Why am I having to deal with not getting jobs? Why am I dealing with stuff like, working my ass off and trying to do what I can, but I never feel appreciated or anything like that? Why is it that I'm always seem to be followed by these bad experiences all the time, and I always seem to be stressed and had this anxiety and everything like that? So to me, I found with religion, it didn't answer the questions about why my life was the way it was and what my purpose was. Now, have I figured out my purpose? No, I haven't. But what I have done is that since I've left religion, I found myself being less limited. So when I was a Christian, I wouldn't have been able to get on to a Facebook Live and to be able to share my honest feelings and talk about what I really think. Because, I always thought that was for other people. I never thought that people would care or like my own particular perspective. But, now that I have, left religion, I feel like, I can do that. I feel like, I can share, how I can share experiences that I have, with dreams that I have. I can talk about how I keep myself balanced in terms of my chakras and my energy and stuff like that. I can talk about how I notice the differences between my experiences with, people that I'm close to and people who I really don't know, you know. And with living the type of life that I live with being spiritual, it really means that I get a chance to make sense of what my purpose is here. And it's not something that you can immediately discover right after you leave religion. It's not something like that. It's something that's a constant thing where you have to figure out. Oh, okay. So so I got a question. So somebody said chakras have always been hard for me to work with. So chakras. So I'm gonna teach y'all about chakras for those of y'all who don't know. So basically, chakras are energy centers that are in your body. And if your chakras are out of balance, then you are going to be having, I would say, things are not going to be going very well for you. Like for me, what happens is that when I go to work and I'll have some stressful things happen at work, that throws my chakras out of balance. So each chakra regulates different things in your body. Now, I'm not going to say I'm like a total expert on it, but what I do know is that once I balance different chakras in my body, then I notice that I'm really calm and laid back when it comes to being at work. So when something stressful comes up, then I'm on an even keel. Even if somebody comes up to me and starts yelling or getting smart with me or whatever at my job, then I'm completely cool and I'm completely chill. Other people are stressing, but I'm not, you know. And I want to tell y'all that everybody has chakras, okay? Everybody does. So we have 7 chakras. Now, I would beg to say we have more than 7 chakras, but I recognize 7 chakras myself right now until I do some further research. Because what I did was, and I'm going to show y'all this real quick. Let me show you this real quick. Got to bring out the book. So I'm going to show y'all this. For those of y'all who are like me, that are spiritual like me, that are not afraid to like be honest about it and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of us that are spiritual who don't find that religion's helping us out. So in terms of chakras, I got this really big book, and it's called The Complete Book of Chakras. Okay. Now, it's gonna take me a long time to read this book. I didn't even start this book. I paid like, how much did I pay for this book? Okay, I paid $40 for this book. The reason I paid $40 for this book about chakras is because there have been lots of civilizations that have existed that even, you know, our ancestors as Black people and ancestors of other people have been a part of, that did recognize chakras. They did know about energy centers. They did know about astrology. They knew about astronomy. They knew about numerology. They knew about crystals. They knew about a lot of stuff, energy especially too. They knew about a lot of that stuff, you know. And it was amazing too how accurate those, you know, the people that our ancestors were, you know, regardless of what, you know, what you look like, your ancestors knew about that, you know, way back thousands of years ago. They knew about a lot of stuff that we don't really know too much about, you know. And so the thing is that, you know, I'm finding that the people that were ancestors, like my ancestors, which I associate with being the Egyptians, right? I find that they were the ones who knew a lot. They knew amazing things, you know, and it's amazing that a lot of people don't look really into this stuff, but I believe people should though, because then you can start to learn more about yourself, especially about your spirit, about your soul and everything like that, and who you really are as a person. So chakras. So I told y'all everybody has 7 chakras. So you got your root chakra, you got your sacral chakra, you got your solar plexus chakra, you have your heart chakra, throat chakra, you have your third eye chakra. Don't get spooked out about that. And then you have your crown chakra. So now some people watching might say, chakras? I don't know nothing about no chakras. Well, the thing is that if you are somebody and you are a part of an organized religion, then your particular religion would be against what I'm talking about. And they would not want you to know that. But the crazy thing is that if you were to go into your religious texts, you will find that there will be some talk about some of the stuff I'm talking about. Like in the Bible, for example, you guys may have heard about the 7 seals, okay? The 7 seals are actually really talking about, they're talking about the chakras, okay? That's what they're really talking about, but you got to do some like real deal research about that to learn about that kind of stuff. But, you know, the people that wrote the Bible, they know about it, but the Bible was coded. So, of course, people are not going to really know too much about that. A lot of people don't really want to do their research and understand what's really being said. A lot of people like to pick and choose, you know what I'm saying? And if you are down with organized religion, hey, that works for you. What works for me is being spiritual. That's what works for me. It works for me to be able to know more about myself, to know how to approach the world in a positive way, you know, and to know how to hold myself up and to realize that I'm the one that is doing things to make a difference in my life, because I make choices every day that make it so that either, I can pay my bills or I cannot pay my bills. I'm the one that makes choices. I have free will, you know. And I think a lot of people don't give themselves real credit for the things that they do, because we as people, we make stuff happen. A lot of people would like to give, the things that happen to them, like the praise of stuff that they do. Even though they work their ass off and stuff like that, people like to give praise to some type of divine figure. And that's cool. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Somebody said to me, hold on, let me read it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, so somebody just asked me about so the golden pillar. So I don't know particularly about the golden pillar, but what I have heard is that with your chakras. So with your 7 chakras, if you work and you meditate on those chakras, then eventually you can get to a golden pillar. Now, I haven't done it myself yet, so I can't really talk much about getting to Kundalini energy. I can't really talk too much about that. But one day I will get to it, because it'll be something that I can talk more about, because I like to talk about things that I've experienced and stuff like that. Especially for me, like I can talk about like meditation, chakras, crystals, astral projection, well, lucid dreaming. I would say astral projection because I wouldn't even know if I was like astral projecting like. But with chakras, one of the most important things about chakras is that you want to keep them balanced. You want to start off at the root chakra, and you want to balance that, and then go all the way up through meditation and balance the others. Because if you balance all those chakras, then you're going to be on an even keel, and you will not have any, you won't be letting stuff get to you. Now what a lot of people don't know is that you can have negative energy coming from somebody else, and it could be directed at you, and then your chakras get thrown out of balance because that person's negative energy, and it knocks you off your keel. And then when you're out of balance, then you're going to expend this negative energy, and with this negative energy, you're going to be ruled by this negative emotion, and that negative emotion that you have is going to be something that is going to cause you to feel bad. It's going to cause you to get drained, and it's not going to set you up for the best things, because a lot of us don't know why it is that we feel drained after an argument. And we feel drained because our energy has been taken out of us, because we had a confrontation with somebody. Either we were arguing with somebody, or somebody's arguing at us, or we were in a traffic jam, or whatever. And the best thing to do, I feel, is to keep your chakras balanced. Now, some people might be against meditation, but I think meditation is awesome. I meditate, and let me tell you, it helps me keep a calm, clear mind. It helps me to think through problems that I have, and it helps me to see the world for what it really is, and people for who they really are, and accept them for who they are, and stuff like that. And it helps keep me accountable. And I would say that being spiritual actually allows me to constantly learn, where religion won't allow you to learn, and you only get to a certain point, you never grow. Spirituality allows you to go past that and surpass that and stuff like that, so you can learn about being in touch with who you actually are. On my spiritual journey, I've done a lot of things. I have had a past life reading about my past lives that I've had. I have, like I told you, I meditated. I've used crystals. I use my little incense and stuff like I got going in the back. Y'all probably can't see it, but it's behind me. And I use like essential oils and everything, and essential oil mist and stuff like that. And, you know, through my discovery with different types of spiritual things, then I found myself learning more and more about myself and more about how to lead a better and happier life than the person I would have been years ago. In fact, I wish I would have started meditating when I was in college, when I had the opportunity, but I didn't. And maybe there was a reason that I didn't do it. But now I find that I'm leading a better life. Now, am I a rich person? No. But someday I'm going to be successful. And when I am, you know, it's going to be attributed to the fact that I was comfortable with my gifts and my creativity, and knowing that it is okay for me to still have an inner child, and knowing that I can do something. I can be confident about myself. And no matter what, I'm going to be, you know, successful. And I'm going to go and travel places and everything like that. Because I know I can. I believe that I can. I'm going to set things in motion so that I can do that, you know. Now, for me, meditation is a part of that. You know, I haven't been using my crystals lately, but, you know, even still, I still keep myself balanced with my chakras. I still do. So, you know, now I'm going to be more in detail about, you know, chakras, you know, whenever I get through this book, I guess. But, you know, I do have like experience with my chakras. Now, I'm going to tell y'all about a chakra that that a lot of people use. Hold on. Let me see. I got a comment. Somebody said, I think for me, there are herbs and oils or any three-dimensional practical means to help me balance chakras. Since I'm new to it, can you please suggest another practical means I can use other than meditation? This will make me feel more confident in dealing with chakras, herbs, oils, soaps, lotions, anything. Okay, so I'm not really great with aromatherapy. Like next year, I'm gonna be taking an aromatherapy class where I'm gonna be learning really a lot of stuff about, you know, the essential oils and everything. But I will tell y'all this. So I took this chakra class, and it was like it spanned over about 3 months, but the classes was like one Sunday each month. I had a total of about 3 classes. And in this class, I learned about chakras, and I got a YouTube video about that class or whatever and stuff. But in each of those classes about the chakras, we talked about the chakras, we talked about the crystals associated with the chakras, and we talked about essential oils that can help your chakras to stay balanced, okay? And like I said, if your chakras are out of balance, then you're not going to be feeling good or having such a good time. Like I said, if you're feeling bad, then your chakras are out of balance in some way, you know, and it's best to get them back in alignment so you can be in a better and happier state of mind than being on a negative vibration. So, for some people, meditation may not work when it comes to keeping their chakras aligned, because some people are working on astral projection or lucid dreaming and stuff like that. Or other people just want to have an even keel. So there's this oil that I bought from a place called Cheryl's Herbs. And the oil that I got there, it cost me like $12.34. And it was, hold on. Oh, hold on. So, hold on. So, okay, let me tell you about the oil real quick. So there's this oil that I use. I paid $12.34 for it. And the oil is hyssop. Now, a lot of people are going to say, hyssop, wait a minute. That's a divine oil. What you doing using hyssop? Hyssop is an essential oil that anybody can use. Hyssop comes from, it's like kind of a minty kind of plant. And hyssop is a good oil for dealing with negativity, especially when it comes to other people's negativity. Like I told y'all, other people's negativity will come at y'all, right? And it will disrupt your chakras, and it'll cause you to feel all kinds of messed up, angry, upset, sad, whatever. And then it'll throw you off balance. So a way to prevent yourself from taking in people's negative energy, then what you can do is you can use some hyssop. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you're using a real essential oil like hyssop, it is very concentrated. Well, using concentrated essential oils, they're very strong and they're very powerful, which is why you can only use a couple of drops. Because if you've used too much, it could have an adverse effect if you use too much. So it's best to use just a couple of drops because the stuff is strong and it'll smell really strong and stuff. But hyssop is really great. So what you do is, like, if you have some hyssop, you put a couple of drops in your palm, you rub it, and you do like this, on your arms and stuff like this. And, all the way down your body to your feet, okay? And then you basically create a protective field around yourself to prevent you from taking in other people's negative energy, okay? And it'll keep you on the even keel. I tried it myself, and it worked. I've only used hyssop about a couple of times. But, I found that it has helped me to stay calm, and stay happy despite, whatever's going on. Now, there was somebody had a comment for me. Hold on. I'm going to get to that comment because I was trying to finish up about hyssop. Can you show us what you use? Oh, okay. So what do I use to, as a spiritual person, what do I use to keep myself balanced? So I use different things. So I'm going to show y'all what I use. Let me just say. All right. So what I use is incense. Okay. So I use incense. Now this one smells really good. So I like to use this one. And it smells cute. And then I use other incense too. I use frankincense and myrrh and everything too. But I don't have any of that. I go to Walmart and try to get this. But incense, I'm going to tell y'all, it runs out really fast. So if you find some incense, it's best to try to hurry up and get you as much as you can. Okay? Because incense like this one, for example, here, this is like a charcoal incense. And what's really great about this kind of incense here is that when you light this type of incense, it burns very clean and stuff like that, rather than having the incense that like is made out of wood that will burn out and stuff. Where did my box go? Okay, so I do use incense, and I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like when it's lit, because I lit one. Okay, so I'll show y'all what a lit incense looks like. So here is a lit incense. So you remember the incense I just showed y'all? Okay. This one, okay. So remember I showed y'all this incense right here? This is the incense lit. Now the incense was a lot bigger, as I showed y'all, but I've been burning it. It was something that was helping me to keep calm and stuff and have the motivation to make this particular video, okay? Now, advise, if y'all gonna be using some incense, make sure you put it in something that's gonna catch that incense dust once it's burned off and stuff, because you don't want it to get on the floor, because you don't want to cause fire. Okay. So, in addition to using incense, what I use essential oils. So, hold on. I'm gonna use something else. Hold on. Somebody said, does the charcoal incense have more potent fragrance than the regular incense? If so, I will now use them to take your advice. That's so sweet. So charcoal incense does have more of a potent smell than, say, some incense out there that are not charcoal. Charcoal, like I said, has a benefit, as y'all saw, because it has that clean burn on the incense and stuff like that. And it smells really good. It makes your house smell really good. You know what I'm saying? And who doesn't want to have a good, clean smelling house, you know? Now, some people use, in addition to incense, some people use sage. Sage is good to clear out negative stuff from your house, negative energy, entities, or whatever. So if you had an argument with somebody in your house, it's good to sage your house so you can get rid of that bad energy. Okay, so you can move that out, because if you let negative energy collect and be in your house, then it's going to cause you nothing but basically pain and suffering, and you're going to keep thinking about that, and you're not going to be able to move on. Now, I do have a couple essential oils for moving on and letting go. And one of them is cedar oil, and then the other is eucalyptus oil. So both of those are essential oils that I use that are very powerful. Now, I don't use them a lot. I'm not experienced with oils, but I will be next year once I get my aromatherapy class. So I'm going to show y'all what I use to keep myself in balance. And I use essential oil mist. In fact, today what I did was I actually bought some from my teacher, who was the one that taught me about chakras and essential oils and stuff like that. Okay. So I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Hold on. Oh, my stuff came out crazy. All right. So, oh my goodness, it's so hard to do this. Okay, let me organize my oils. Let me organize my oils. Organize my oils real quick. Let's see. I am missing one of my oils. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what I know about each of the chakras too, or whatever, because everybody got them. Everybody has chakras. Don't let anybody tell y'all that you don't. Oh, okay. I'm gonna tell you right after. Okay, I'm gonna get to somebody's coming real quick right after. So, so what I use to balance my chakras, I use mist. Now these mists, and then they have oils, and then they'll be mixed with water and stuff like that. Now, to make these particular mists that I use, they are distilled and stuff. Now, I don't make them, but my teacher made them and stuff like that. And these are what I use to balance my chakras. Now, I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about each chakra as I go along. Okay? So, we're going to start off. Now, your root chakra. Your root chakra is basically where your genital area is. And at that chakra, you have your root chakra. That is your foundation chakra. That is your chakra that is associated with your foundation. It is associated with things like your family. It is associated with things like security, survival, those basic things that you started learning when you were a baby to build your foundation. That's what your root chakra is about. Now, if you find yourself constantly having troubles about money or survival or safety, then, and you constantly have negative things that are associated with that, like negative feelings and stuff like that, whether it's anger, anxiety, stress, whatever negative emotion you want to think about, your root chakra is out of balance. If you constantly find yourself thinking about your safety is threatened, your survival is threatened, you're constantly thinking about money troubles and stuff like that. And also, if it's food. So if you're a type of person that you don't have food, then, you know, in that root chakra, you're going to be out of balance there, because that's what that chakra is about. Now, if that chakra is in balance, you're not going to be having these worries about those basic needs or those basic things that you are supposed to have, that is supposed to be in place so that you feel okay and you feel sustained and you don't feel stressed in the root chakra area. Okay, so for my root chakra, what I use is, and I have my little mist here too. This is my root chakra oil here. Now, this one is empty. Y'all might be able to see that there's nothing in here or whatever. I got like a drop in here. Okay, I got like a little drop. I don't know if y'all can see. I ain't got nothing really in here anymore. It's empty. The reason why this is empty, this root chakra bottle is empty, is because I've been using it every day to sustain my root chakra. Okay, and with sustaining my root chakra, I'm not here thinking constantly about money. You know, I'm basically, when it comes to money, I'm thinking good things about money. I ain't thinking bad things about money. You know, when it comes to food, I'm thinking good things about food. I'm thinking bad things about food, right? When it comes to survival, I'm thinking that I'm safe, I'm secure. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. Like those basic needs, since my root chakra is balanced, then I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can meditate on your root chakra. You meditate on that chakra, then you will start to feel better. Now, with meditation, it does take time. You know what I'm saying? When you're working on your chakras. But at least when you're working on them, then you know you can start to balance them. Because if you don't balance them, then you're going to constantly find yourself expending energy and having worries. And believe me, those worries can take over to the point where some people, it drives people over the edge, and some people don't want to be around anymore, you know, based off of all the things that are stuck and trapped in their chakras. Because there's a such thing as your chakras being blocked. There's a such thing as them being closed shut or stuck or spinning the wrong way. As I said, chakras are energy centers. So what I use, the mist I use for my root chakra, but is this one, is I believe this oil mist that I use is vetiver oil. So vetiver oil is really good with the root chakra, okay? Now there's crystals that can help with the root chakra too, but I'm trying to think of what crystal goes on with that. Hold on. Let me see what it is that goes with that chakra. Because I wouldn't even prepare it up for this. I think it is. I think red jasper is a really good crystal for the root chakra, especially when you're meditating and stuff. Okay. So next oil we're going to talk about, and we're going to get to the second chakra. Okay. So root chakra is first chakra. Second chakra we got is the sacral chakra. Okay. Now for the sacral chakra, I have a mist also that I use for it. Now I'm down to like the last drop up in here, and I'm gonna show y'all. I basically ain't got nothing left in here. I got like a little drop up in here, which y'all probably can't see it. But for balancing my sacral chakra, I use, and I gotta think about what this one is because I haven't used it in a minute. So for this one, I believe, oh goodness, what is it? What is this one? Give me a second real quick. Hold on. I gotta remember what it is. Hold on. Let me get my handy dandy sheet here so I can remember what my sacral chakra oil is. Okay. All right. So for my sacral chakra, the mist that I use for this one, my second chakra, I use geranium essential oil, and then my teacher made that one into a mist for me, and I gotta refill it because I barely have any in here as it is. But I'm gonna be refilling this because my teacher made me some new mist or whatever. But using the geranium mist is good for balancing your sacral chakra. Now, your sacral chakra is about relationships. It's about how you relate to other people, okay? And these relationships could be relationships with your friends, relationships with your family members, relationships with people that you don't know, like people you work with, your coworkers or whatever. It's just basically about relationships. Now, the sacral chakra oil is also, the sacral chakra also relates to your relationship, like your sexual relationship. So it is about intimacy and sex and stuff like that. It is about that relationship that you have with your significant other. Okay. So this chakra, the sacral chakra, would be tied to your genital area where you have your, you experience sexual pleasure and stuff like that. So the sacral chakra is also about that type of relationship. Okay. And I forgot if I have a crystal for that one. But I could see if I got one for that. Let me check this out. Let me see if I got one. Oh, the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is orange. I forgot to say the root chakra is red. The sacral chakra is orange. And I have, what do I have? What is this one? What is it? What is it? It is, and I knew its name, but it escaped me. It is, see what it is. I don't like to say nothing without having the stone in front of me of what it is. Let's see. There we go. I got it. Okay. So this stone, this is a stone you can use for helping you meditate and balance your sacral chakra. And this stone is called carnelian. It's very beautiful and it's orange, like the sacral chakra. It's very pretty, isn't it? It's very beautiful. See? All right. It's very different than the root chakra stone that I have here, which is red jasper, and the root chakra is red also. I just want to point that out there. All right. So we covered the root chakra, which is the first chakra. The second chakra is the sacral chakra, okay? Now, third chakra is the solar plexus chakra. This is a chakra that is about your sense of power. Now, your sense of power would be your ability to do things in your life, okay? Now, I haven't studied extensively about the solar plexus chakra, but I know that that is our power center. And if your solar plexus chakra is blocked, then you will find that you do not feel powerful. You don't feel like you can do things. You don't feel like you can be confident at all. You may feel like you're weak. You may feel like, you cannot carry things out, okay? So your personal sense of power and you achieving stuff and doing things, that's what that chakra is about. And also your solar plexus chakra is also a spiritual chakra that connects you to not only to the universe, but also to the sun and other like planets and different things like that and stuff like that. So, and actually the funny thing is the solar plexus chakra, the color for that is yellow, and its chakra is as yellow as the sun. Now, the stone I got for that is just tiger eye. Okay, so it's tiger. Tiger is beautiful, really. It's very pretty. Okay, it's real cute. Okay, and it's kind of pretty. Turn around. There you go. Okay. And tiger eye is a stone that you can meditate with, and they can help you with balancing your solar plexus chakra. Okay. Now, you could balance your chakra quickly if you had a solar plexus mist like I do. And I got to refill this one because, like I told y'all, I use these mists almost every day to keep my chakras balanced. Okay. To keep myself in, on an even keel, keep myself calm and everything. Okay. So this is my solar plexus mist right here. Okay. It even says solar plexus, whatever. It's kind of maybe a little hard to see. Okay. So that's my solar plexus mist. Okay. All right. So next, we're going to talk about your heart chakra. Your heart chakra, this is a powerful chakra. So your heart chakra, its color is green. And this particular chakra is about your feelings and your emotions and your ability to express love and to let others love you. And it is a chakra that, if it's kept balanced, you can be happy. Now, I myself personally, I'm not very open with loving people all the time. And that is because, I've had experiences in my life where I have closed that heart chakra. And it's led to me being like cold and standoffish, when it comes to other people, because I feel like I have to be that way. But now I know it's okay. And I've, opened that chakra, the heart chakra, and I have managed to start to love people and start to be okay with sharing my experience and stuff like that. And, I'm getting better with it. I ain't gonna say it's completely open, but it's getting there. So this is my heart chakra mist, okay? And the heart chakra is the color of green. And this mist, there is rose essential oil. So rose is a very expensive oil. So for a chakra mist, you'll be lucky if you can get somebody to make you one that is going to be inexpensive, because if you try to get rose oil, that stuff is a lot of money. So, and what I want to tell people about essential oils too is that there are a lot of fake essential oils out here. So if you went to Walmart trying to get an essential oil, it's not going to be real. It's best to go to an apothecary to get essential oils, so you know that you're getting the real essential oil that is made from a plant. Okay, that's just what I want to tell people, because there are some people who use essential oils that can have allergic reactions to supposed essential oils that they may buy at like a Walmart or a Target or some other place, because those essential oils are not real. And I got that information from this book that I'm reading about the essential oils and stuff like that. And there's tons of them, but there's also things that you have to be aware of when you do use them and stuff like that. But essential oils can be really helpful with making sure that you stay healthy and your state of mind stays balanced and stuff like that. Okay, so showed y'all my heart chakra oil here. Okay, all right. Now we covered 4 chakras so far. There's only 3 more left, so I'm gonna run through these. So the next chakra is the throat chakra. Now the throat chakra is governed. It is governed by, of course, the throat. Okay, vocal cords and everything, and that governs like your lungs and stuff. Okay, and with the throat chakra, if your throat chakra is blocked, you will know it's blocked because you won't feel like you can talk. You ever had those situations where, you try to go to somebody for advice and you don't feel like you can and stuff like that, because every time you try to go to that person doesn't want to listen to you and stuff like that. So you feel like you have to close, you feel like you're not able to speak. Okay. And when you have situations like that where you can't talk, then you are closing that throat chakra. Now, the throat chakra, what it is about, it is about speaking your truth. It is about not being afraid to speak your truth to other people. Now, sometimes you might want to be careful with that, depending on who the person is that you're talking to. Because sometimes telling people the truth, sometimes that can backfire depending on who it is, And sometimes you want to be tactful, because some people may not be in the right state of mind to hear what it is that you have to say. So, it's always best to be tactful when you are speaking your truth. Now, for me, I've been using the throat chakra mist, and it has helped me to become more comfortable with speaking my truth. And I feel like with speaking my truth, I'm able to do things like this video with you guys and share like what I use to keep my chakras balanced. Okay. So here's my throat chakra mist here. I've been using this for a while here. I've been using this. And this throat chakra mist, in this mist, there is rosemary essential oil in here, along with like some type of water mixture and stuff like that, or whatever. And once I spray this on my throat chakra, which is here, by the way, then, you know, it helps me be more comfortable with speaking my truth and telling people how I really feel. And this has helped me in things when it comes to going to work. So, you know, when you're at work, a lot of times you're afraid to say how you feel in different things. Well, you know what? Because I've been keeping my throat chakra balanced, I've been able to communicate to my coworkers how I really feel about things and letting them know, hey, I'm not just going to go along with what you want me to do. I'm going to tell you how I think about this or whatever, because, you know, I want you to know that, no, I don't support this. And hey, I think we need to find another way to do this. Okay. So throat chakra is all about speaking your truth. Now, sometimes you got to be tactful with people when it comes to your, you know, speaking your truth, because some people may not be prepared for it. And also, when you speak your truth, some people are not going to want to hear what it is that you have to say. But again, if it's something you have to say, you have to get it out. Okay. Because if you don't get that out, then you may have things like, you may be more prone to things dealing with your throat. So you may frequently have things with your throat, like you may have a lot of sore throats, you know. You may have, you know, trouble with like asthma or something like that, or problems with your chest and stuff like that, with your like your lungs and stuff, because of your throat chakra, because you don't feel like you could express yourself and you don't feel like you can tell people what you really want to tell them. Okay. And this is why I use a throat chakra mist, because it helps me to keep that chakra open so I can express myself. And trust me, I've noticed a difference since I've been using this throat chakra oil. Okay. All right. So, and the throat chakra is the color of sky blue, by the way, just in case you guys wanted to know. And do I have oh yeah, I got a little crystal for the throat chakra. A little crystal for the throat chakra. This is blue lace agate. Is very pretty. For y'all to see, is very pretty stone or whatever. And blue lace agate, if you meditate on this particular crystal, then it can help you with keeping your throat chakra open and help you to express yourself when you need to. Okay. All right. All right. Now let's move on here. So now we down to the two chakra. We're down to the two chakras that are the spiritual chakras, okay? That are the real super spiritual chakras. Now the heart chakra, that is a super spiritual chakra, okay? But the crown chakra and the third eye chakra, those are really the spiritual chakras that help you to connect to your psychic abilities or spiritual gifts, so to speak. So next we got the third eye. Okay, so we got the third eye essential oil mist. Now I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the third eye. The third eye, also known as the pineal gland. The pineal gland is a gland in your head that releases melatonin. And it is also a gland that if you meditate on the third eye, it can be open, provided you put yourself on a diet where you uncalcify your pineal gland. Now, everybody has a pineal gland, okay? Everybody does. And that third eye or pineal gland is the reason why you're able to dream. So it's the reason why when you go to sleep, you wake up in another world and it's sunny outside and everything like that. And you can see vivid colors and stuff. You see people when you're in these strange situations or whatever. Your third eye is the one that is allowing you to be able to dream, okay? That's what it is doing. It is allowing you to be able to dream and have these experiences. And for some people, with them using their third eye, they're able to lucid dream, okay? They're able to astral project. They're able to get in touch with their higher self. They are able to use gifts like clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, okay? I don't know if I said also claircognizance either. They're able to use their clair gifts, okay? These are going to be those psychic abilities that people have, okay? All right? Now, some people with their third eye have been able to see future events that have happened. Okay. But, you know, I haven't done it yet, but I've had an experience where I did know somebody was going to do something before it happened and it happened. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, I wasn't in touch with the third eye. But to keep my third eye balanced, I use the third eye essential oil mist. Okay? And with this mist, what I use it to do is I use it to keep my third eye balanced. So your third eye is linked with your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is the reason why you are able to do things without knowing them. Like you have where like your blood runs through your body. Do you tell your blood to run through your body? Of course not. Your subconscious is controlling you doing that. The same way your subconscious is allowing you to breathe. Just like I'm breathing without telling my body to breathe, that's what's allowing you that are watching the ability to breathe without telling your body to breathe. You know, your subconscious does a lot of amazing things. It's the same way where I raise my hand up, right? Now, you notice I didn't tell my hand to raise up, okay? It just raised up, right? I didn't tell my hand, hey, hand, are you going, you got to raise up, right? And then it moves up. No, it does it because your subconscious tells your brain, and it sends out the signal real fast that you're going to raise your hand up, and boom, you raise your hand up, okay? So, your subconscious is really amazing, but there are a lot of people who don't want to develop their subconscious mind because they're not prepared and ready for what a reality will be like if they have their third eye open and they can use their psychic abilities and stuff like that. Now, some of us are ready for that and some of us are not. Okay. Now, if you open your third eye and, meaning your third eye is uncalcified, if you do that, then what you're going to find is you're going to discover a whole lot more about this world than you knew, okay? And you'll know a whole lot more about other people than even they know that you know, okay? So your third eye is amazing. I mean, it's something that gives us spiritual gifts that a lot of people don't even know that they have. But a lot of people want to turn those abilities off. Well, don't even know they have them because organized religion is against you doing things like meditation, doing things like lucid dreaming, astral projection, being able to get, psychic readings or talk to spirits or talk to aliens or whatever kind of beings or whatever. Some people use their third eye, their pineal gland, to talk to animals, and they're able to do it. This is why you have people who like really have this real close relationship with animals and people wonder how. And it's because that person can really talk to animals. It's not just something that you see on TV. It can actually happen. But the thing is that people have not practiced enough in order to get to that. Now, have I opened my third eye yet? No. Have I talked to animals using it? No, not yet. Hey, but when I get to it, hey, I'll be doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be able to see a raccoon and say, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And raccoon will tell me this and that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that, I will be able to be more in tune with the universe when I'm able to speak to animals, plants, and stuff like that. I mean, there's people that have, abilities to do stuff like move the wind and stuff like that or whatever. And a lot of people don't disclose their abilities because for the fear of people judging them. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I use this third chakra mist. I use my third chakra. Damn, I messed up. I use my third eye chakra essential oil mist to keep my third eye balanced because I want to open my third eye so that I can see auras, I can lucid dream, astral project, different things like that. So my third eye chakra mist is frankincense, and a lot of people have heard that they've heard about frankincense and stuff. Like I told you, I have used frankincense as I've used frankincense incense, and that has been something to kind of keep me calm and stuff. So as far as third eye goes, it's a good idea to get a frankincense essential oil mist if you want to balance your third eye chakra. Okay. All right. So we covered 6 chakras so far. The color for the third eye chakra, it is actually it's about this color. It's the color of the third eye chakra right here. It's blue. Okay. I would call it indigo is the color of the third eye. All right. And I do have a crystal for that. Oh, here it is. Here is the crystal for the third eye. Y'all probably can't see it. It's very hard. You notice that I'm turning it around. So this right here, this stone, it looks black, but it's really, I'm trying to push it up to the camera. It's really blue tigerite. That's why it kind of has that sheen. It's not black, but it's blue. Okay, so this is blue tigerite. It's very dark crystal. And with blue tigerite, this is a stone you can meditate on to help you with your third eye. Let me see if I can even get it to look a certain way. Let's see. Let's see. Can y'all see that? Y'all see kind of how it has that y'all see how it has that kind of blue sheen to it? Try to turn it around. Okay, there you go. Oh, let me turn it around. There you go. You see how it's kind of got that bluish to it? Yeah. So this is the blue tigerite. That's how you know it's kind of blue. Okay. It's very dark, dark, dark blue. Okay. All right. So if you meditate with blue tigerite, you can be working on balancing your third eye chakra by using meditation. Now, last but not least, I have my last essential oil mist, and it's for the crown chakra. So your crown chakra, and let me backpedal real quick. So your third eye chakra, if it is blocked, then you may have a negative subconscious, okay? Meaning that you may have negative thoughts all the time that are bothering you all the time. And this is because maybe of how you grew up. You know, maybe you constantly had negative experiences. And because you internalized them, you got used to them, then your subconscious sees things as being negative rather than it being positive, okay? So if your third eye is blocked, then you won't be able to have psychic abilities like lucid dreaming, where like basically you have a dream and you know that you're dreaming, okay? And you can therefore control your dream, so you can fly in your dream, you can travel to any place you want to be in your dream, whatever it is, you know, you can do in your dream, okay? And this is because you can change the dream into whatever you want to do. Now, astral projection is different because astral projection is basically where you leave your body, okay? Spirit comes out of your body, and you can experience other worlds on other dimensions, okay? And, you know, you might see beings of different types, you know? Now, I haven't knowingly astral projected, but I believe that I have done it in my own experience. It's just that I wasn't conscious of the fact that I astral projected, but it happens, okay? So now let's go to move back to the crown chakra. So the crown chakra, this is the last chakra, and the crown chakra is one that is it's the last chakra, and it is above your head, okay? So the chakra sits like right above your head, okay? And the crown chakra is one, this is your spiritual chakra, where it allows you to take in spiritual intellect and insight from your highest self, okay? And it is a chakra that allows you to have what are called upgrades, which are information that can help you to carry out and do certain things, you know. And for some people, you know, they can take in information with their crown chakra and they come up with inventions, whatever, you know. And your crown chakra is another spiritual chakra, you know. Now, if your crown chakra is blocked, okay, if it is blocked, then you will not have any type of connection to the universe or the divine or other beings or whatever. You won't have that because that spiritual side of yourself is blocked off and is closed off, okay? So, you know, I talked about a lot in this video, but to wrap this up, I use this mist to help me to balance my crown chakra. Okay, there's the oil, essential oil mist here. In it, I have holy basil. Okay, and this particular essential oil is for, it is a sacred plant used for connecting with spirit. Okay, like I said, you connect with other beings, you know. So this particular oil, you know, the crown chakra is pretty cool, you know, I think, you know, but I believe all my essential oils are great because they help me stay balanced and they help me to be able to move forward and to be positive. Now, something else that helps me move forward in my life is also another symbol that everybody's probably seen me wearing, which is my ankh. So my ankh here, sorry, I'm trying to keep it good. So this is a symbol I wear all the time. And this connects me to my ancestors, the Egyptians, and it helps me realize that there is divine knowledge out here that a lot of people are not talking about, you know, and that knowledge is about us connecting to the universe and not just seeing ourselves as only being conscious, but seeing other things as being conscious, like plants, animals, and other things, you know, and letting us know that as people, we have a job we need to do in the universe that is going to help and sustain other things in the universe. Okay, so for me, I do use essential oil mist to help me balance my chakras, and that keeps me cool, calm, and collected and stuff like that, or whatever. I also meditate too. You know, I ain't shy to say it, I do meditate. Okay, because it allows me to keep myself aware of what's going on, and having awareness is key these days in this world, because there are a lot of things that people, they don't want to be aware of, but they happen. You know, I have things I don't want to be aware of, like people getting killed unnecessarily. And, you know, and I heard about it on the news and stuff like that. And, you know, I don't want things like that to happen, but I have to be aware that they happen. And because they do happen, by being in touch with those things, I can make sure I keep myself safe and make the right moves, you know what I'm saying, to do those things. So that, you know, I have my awareness. And to be righteous so that, you know, I know when to step in and when to help somebody, rather than just leaving somebody to fend for themselves when they really need help. Now, there's a lot of people who are probably going to be afraid to share their spiritual experience, you know, like I'm doing, but I'm okay with doing it because I feel like there's a lot of us that are out there, and there are. You got people who got YouTube channels. They talk about, you know, how they use their essential oils, they use their crystals, they use, you know, their tarot cards, they use whatever type of spiritual practice they're using, and they use it to help guide their life. And I'm using, you know, things that I use, like crystals, essential oils, meditation, and other things to help lead my life so that I can do better, and especially keeping my chakras balanced so I can do my best. You know what I'm saying? So, like I told y'all, before I close this video down, I do use my chakra essential oils to keep me balanced. You know, and when your chakras are balanced, then you can have a certain peace about you. You know, and having that peace about you is what you need in this world, because there's a lot of things that come along and they try to bring us down. But you know what? As long as you're balanced and stuff like that, and you keep yourself aware and you be conscious and everything, then, you know, you can lead a better path as long as you're following the signs that are given to you so that you can be in a course of the kind of life that you want to have. You know, you don't need to have, you know, divinity or religion to lead you down a path for you to be able to be successful, because I was, you know, I was a Christian, and I was a part of being that because I thought that that was going to help give me the type of insight about what I was doing here. But in reality, it didn't. And, you know, when I finally woke up from religion and started, you know, seeking out spirituality, that's when I started to gain a lot of answers to things that I've been wondering about. And now, you know, I found myself learning so much about spirituality that, you know, it keeps me wanting to learn more and more and more, Whereas in organized religion, you know, you're not able to grow. You know what I'm saying? I would say religion stunts your growth, you know, but spirituality is something that nurtures your growth. And this is my own personal opinion. Now, everybody else may have their own opinion, but for me, it is something that allows me to grow and develop and to keep moving in my life and stuff like that. Now, since I use my chakra mist every single day, I ran out of them. Okay, I ran out of them because that's why I said a lot of these are empty and stuff, because I use them to balance my chakras every day. So when I'm at work, you know, I can keep it even keel and stuff, so that, you know what, the day goes by good and stuff. And even if I got negative people around me, I can still keep it moving and still stay positive. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of, you know, what walks in the door of my job. Okay. So tell y'all how serious I am about using my essential oils. Okay. Since I ran out of my chakra mist, I told y'all, then because I only had 1 ounce bottles. The bottles I showed y'all as I was going through this video, those were 1 ounce bottles. Okay. But today I ordered some essential oil mist from my teacher. Okay. So I got serious. And when I ran out of my oils, I got some more. Okay. So remember this root chakra here? Remember this little oil here where I said it was out? Today, I got me a big root chakra essential oil mix. So look at this little bottle I had. Look at this. Look at this. See this right here? Tiny. This thing right here is a 4 ounce bottle of the root chakra oil. This is gonna last me some months, and I need it, let me tell you, so I can, you know, because I always have stuff that's getting to be about money and everything. And you know what? I got to keep myself balanced. Got to keep my root chakra balanced. So I'm going to be using this root chakra essential oil mist. Right? Got that, you know, sacral mist here. All right. I upgraded and got me a 4 ounce essential oil mist. Right? So here you go. Right? So you seen this little bottle? This is what I showed y'all. This is the big bottle I got that's going to last me some months that I can use. You know what I'm saying? Keep my sacral chakra going. Keep it balanced. All right. So we're 2 down. Okay. Now, remember, we keep it going. So we got solar plexus chakra. See this one right here? Solar plexus chakra. All right. So you see this tiny little bottle? What y'all think I did? I upgraded. So I got me this big bottle of solar plexus chakra mist. Here it is. So you see this tiny one here? Real tiny. Let's compare it to this. Okay. Got an upgrade because I'm going to be using it, right? So this is so that solar plexus essential oil mix, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making sure that I maintain that sense of personal power that I got so I can keep going and doing what I got to do. You hear me? All right. So got that. Same thing goes for my heart chakra, okay? Got my heart chakra mist. I got an upgrade, okay? Got a big upgrade. Huge bottle today that I got from my teacher and everything. And I'm going to be using this. Big, huge bottle, okay? So rather than using this little thing, which is almost out, I'm going to be using this for my heart chakra, okay? And this is going to help me be comfortable with loving people and accepting people for who they are and everything like that. Somebody says, as long as they smell good, I'll use them. By the way, can I use essential oils mist on my skin? Like under my clothes, that way I won't stain my clothes or anything. I don't believe that the mist will stain your clothes in any particular way. I mean, I use them on my clothes and I haven't had it be stained. It's not very oily or anything. It's just a nice little mixture of like the oil and the water, and it's distilled too. So it shouldn't be something to stain your clothes. Okay, so left off with the heart chakra. Got my heart chakra, throat chakra, big bottle of this stuff. huge 4-ounce bottle. Like I told y'all, I started off with using 1-ounce bottles, okay? And that ran out, and I managed to make that last for like about 3 months. So yeah, I'm that real deal spiritual, okay? So this is that little throat chakra bottle, so tiny. All right, and then we got my third eye chakra oil. So third eye chakra bottle, real tiny, compared to the nice big third eye bottle. So I got to upgrade, okay? This one was what I started with. This is what I upgraded to. This is going to last me some months so I can keep, working on balancing my chakras and everything, especially that third eye. Somebody said, at least I can wear white shirts sometimes. Yeah, I believe you can wear white shirts. Shouldn't be a problem. We're using essential oil mist and stuff like that. I mean, think about the essential oil mist, which is really good, versus using a pure essential oil, is that when you use a pure essential oil, like I said, it's very powerful when you use it. So, the oil, like I said, is very concentrated, okay? And the smell can be really powerful, okay? Boom. It's just a lot. The same thing with like peppermint oil. If you use peppermint oil, like real peppermint oil, that stuff, that mint is, the smell is huge, you know what I'm saying? It is more powerful than the peppermint smell for a peppermint candy, okay? It is very powerful, okay? I think I like the essential oil mist because those mists actually help me with balancing my chakras and also not staining my clothes, you know what I'm saying? So I can keep them, you know what I'm saying? Allow the chakra to flow the right way, and then also it keeps my clothes nice and clean and everything too, or whatever. So I'm not like the expert talker, you know what I mean? But hey, I'm doing it. Somebody said, do I got any tropical essential oils? What chakra does it help with after you finish your points, of course? Okay, so last but not least, I got the crown chakra essential oil, okay? So this is big. So like I told you, I started off with a 1-ounce bottle of it. Now I got the 4-ounce, okay? 4 times the size, all right? So I do use a tropical essential oil. And that oil that I use is called orange oil. And the orange oil that I use, I have an orange oil mist. And I use that mist in particular to help me with, I believe it's used for helping you relieve stress, okay? So if you're stressed in a moment and you spray in the orange essential oil mist, then it's going to help you reduce that stress. Now, that orange essential oil is going to help you, I believe it's going to help you with all the chakras because it's going to take your mind off of the 10 situations you're in. It's going to allow you to concentrate on the smell of orange, and it smells like orange. And it's also going to help you with focus and your concentration, and that can help you with your creativity and stuff. I found that the orange essential oil for me smells really good and is really powerful for helping you with relieving stress and stuff. So there's a lot of essential oils out there for a lot of stuff that people can use it for. But the thing is that you just have to be, you just have to know what you're using. And like my advice is if you're going to be using any kind of essential oil, make sure you get it from a place like an apothecary. Like I go to a place called Cheryl's Herbs and I get my essential oils and stuff. Like I told you, I use hyssop. So I bought my hyssop. I bought me some eucalyptus essential oil, and I bought some cedar essential oil. And the reason why I bought those is because one of those is for moving forward, and the other one is for letting go. Moving forward is really important when it comes to the fact that you constantly have something on your mind and stuff, and you use one of those oils, and it helps you to, let go of a situation, okay? And then the other oil is for moving forward. So you can move away from that situation and put your best foot forward, so to speak. So, you know, a lot of times I don't share my spiritual stuff with a lot of people because, you know, a lot of people are down with religion and they feel like that's something that's going to answer all their questions, you know, and is going to give them a means and a purpose. But, you know, I know a lot of people just believe in, you know, organized religion because they feel like it gives them a sense of hope and stuff. And they think that, you know, having the faith is going to help them with, you know, leading a better life. But, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. Think about organized religion. That thing I haven't noticed is that what I haven't noticed is that, you know, people who are really vested in the faith and they give all their money, they pray and everything. I don't notice any of those people who became amazingly successful. You know, I don't see those people who do that. You know, I haven't, you know. You would think that all the energy people put into, you know, like Christianity, for example, you think all that energy they put into it, you would think that they would be rich, you know, especially because they're putting all their money into, all their energy, all their faith into it. But yet it's not really returning them something. But somebody else who doesn't even believe in their religion is able to become successful and travel around and everything like that, you know. And people are always wondering, well, why is that? And once you start to question your belief system, when things aren't working for you, that's when you start to get closer to who you are, you know, in like in your spirit, in your soul, who you really are. Because after all, I'm sure y'all heard this before, but we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Okay, let's not get it confused with the fact that we are human. No, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. So why aren't we learning about our spirit side? Because we've learned a lot about being human. We've learned about, you know, having to, you know, work a job, pay our bills and all that. But, you know, why haven't we learned about the spiritual side where we can, you know, understand who we are and who we have been? Let's see, I got another comment. Hold on. Oh, cool. Yeah, you can use orange oil before a job interview, before you take a test or after an argument. That would be helpful. Essential oils can be used to do those things, especially orange oil. That could be used on it. I never thought about that. Let's see. Glad it's faster than meditation because I would rather take a walk than sit with myself in meditation. So thanks for providing another way to deal with stress. So yeah, you know, there are other ways to deal with stress other than just, you know, than just what people would say, you know, with like, you know, just having to constantly think about something or praying or whatever, you know. There's other ways to do things, you know, to lead a happier life and stuff. So yeah. So I want to thank everybody who has, you know, joined my video and stuff. I know I didn't acknowledge a lot of people, but that was because I like to kind of keep myself going on topic and everything. Now the comments, I do thank the people who commented on my video because that really helps, because it helps me to provide more information for you guys who are seeking it, because there's some people who may not comment, but you know, I may be helping them in some particular way. So I want to thank everybody who joins, and I also wanted to thank the people who commented on my video. So thank you guys, and you know, maybe I'll do this again soon, where I'll tell you guys more about my spiritual progress and stuff, and things I've managed to do, you know, as a spiritual person, you know, what kind of success I've been able to achieve and stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.